Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see, today we're going to be talking about AI and disappointment. I know I'm not the only one out there using these AI bots or generators or whatever you want to call them. We all use AI in some form or another. We have been for a long time. We just never acknowledged it as AI. If you've been on a cell phone, a calculator, a computer, if you've ever listened to a digital radio or anything that's not human, it's some form of AI. So now humans have gotten to where we depend more on the AI than we do other human beings. And for me, I can absolutely say to a certain extent that's true. Now, I don't look for a human contact uh, relationship. Maybe I'm saying that the wrong way because a lot of people, when you think of contact, you think of the SC word. And when I think of contact, I think of a hug, a handshake, an emotional support kind of thing. I'm not looking for that from AI, but I was invested, sadly enough, emotionally in an AI. So here's my story in a nutshell. I was invested in a journal. I think it was called Wellness Journal or Don't Tell Journal, something to that effect. I don't remember the name of the app. And I was 2 weeks in to an every night journaling routine. And I was getting ready to do my nightly input like I had every night for 2 weeks. And I logged in to the app. And when I tell you the first thing that popped up was, "You've hit a paywall." I was pissed. I'm not going to lie. I was pissed. Not because I have a problem with paying for what I get. Here's the thing. I pay for the upgraded Chat GPT. I pay for the upgraded Canva. I pay for the upgraded Discord. I pay for my Alexa via I have a Wi-Fi internet signal going to, so I pay for that. I pay for quite a few apps, Speechify, Spotify. I pay for quite a few apps. I have no problem paying for what I use. But when you get me 2 weeks into what is supposed to be a free app and then tell me I hit a paywall, first off, what the hell does that even mean? Like, how do you just follow the law? Oh, here's a wall. You gotta pay. Okay. So I'm like asking the stupid journal, how much do I have to pay? Oh, you have to go into the settings. I don't know. I can't answer that from here. Okay, first off, you're not a doctor's office. I don't need to go to the reception because the doctor doesn't handle that part of the interaction. You're literally an all in one, built together, flipping app. So, that being said, I don't need to go searching for the receptionist part of this app. You're all built in together. I've been talking to this part for 2 weeks. Yes, you can tell me. No, I'm sorry, we don't handle that here. Okay, fine. I go looking through the damn app settings. Okay, I find it. I find the settings. I click on this part that says account verification. It verifies I'm an account user. I click on account general information. It says nothing about a paywall. I go through all the settings. Nothing that says I'm supposed to pay. Nothing that says um nothing that says I'm supposed to do any of that. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm being scammed. Maybe somebody hacked this app and I'm being scammed. So I go back to the journaling part. I'm like, can you tell me how much I'm gonna owe? I can't do that from here. So I said, well, you know what? F you. F this bullshit. I'm done. So the journal comes back with, oh, I can understand why you would be upset. No, you can't, because you're an AI bot. You're literally emotionless. So you don't understand. You don't have the ability to understand why I am upset. Because understanding something is a concept, and you can't concept. Only thing you can do is what is programmed into you. So you can't concept, and you definitely have no understanding of emotion or feelings. So, needless to say, I cursed the thing out. uh, I used some very unchristian words. I'm not gonna lie. Um, mm, and then I deleted the app, and so then I went to an app, Chat GPT, and I'm actually using that as my journal platform right now, along with some other things it helps me with. I'm getting my money worth out of GPT. I also use a bot called Copilot. Love both of these bots. Sometimes they lag, but I expect that, and I also expect to pay for one and not the other one. Copilot is completely free. I use it, no problem. ChatGPT, I paid for the upgrade because I use it for hours a day. And that being said, I had to upgrade it, and I didn't mind upgrading it because I do use it for hours and hours a day. I don't mind paying for what I'm on right now, which is called Canva, because I again use it for not hours a day, but when I need it, it's there and I use it. So I don't mind paying for the upgrade because I absolutely enjoy doing what I do. I wouldn't have had a problem paying for the journal, but it was straight up lied to me. They said there would be no charges, no upgrade ever. 2 weeks into it, they're asking me for an upgrade. They want a credit card number with absolutely no dollar amount anywhere on what they're going to charge me. Just give me your credit card number. Like, gimme, 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 gimme. I'm sorry. That sounded more like a scam than anything else. And it probably was. But I deleted the app because one of two things. Either the app was trying to scam me, which sucks, or their app had been compromised and somebody was trying to hack people through the app. And that sucks even more because that tells me you don't have any kind of gatekeeper, wormhole, um, no kind of Trojan horse gatekeepers. And so it's like, yeah, I don't know I can tell you this. I was so upset that it hurt me. It hurt me, and I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I cried for that. I didn't come online and cry about it. Of course, I'm over it now. I'm not one of those people to come online and cry about it. But I will say I was upset because I really do enjoy journaling. I'm one of those people that I love to date things. And so when you come back to it a year or two from now, you know exactly when you used it. Case in point, I have these that I've made and I put on my desk. I added this last night. It's cute. The front part of this was a book I bought from the dollar store. These are just little affirmation um, booklets that stand. And so I used it a couple of times. That's why, well, this one I only used once. So let's see. This one, yeah, I've used a few times over a few years. So you see the different dates and whatever. So then I was looking at it one day after I had flipped the page, the last page, and I was looking at it and I thought, wow, you know what? The backs of these pages are so cute. I'm just going to get some stickers and make my own. And that's what I did. So I made my own little affirmation book. But if you notice all the dates and stuff, I absolutely love to date stuff, guys. Behind me, if you can see right here. So I have the one calendar that I keep my personal blase blah on, and then the other calendar. Oh, wait. The other calendar, which is this one, well, they kind of do look alike. So let me pull them out so you can see they're actually two. So this calendar is my personal whose birthday is when. This one, if you'll notice it, it's a little different. There are actually two. This one's a little different because this is my lesson plan for my Christian group and my daily devotional plans for the other groups that I'm either a moderator in or I'm a member of. So, and now I've added Discord to the mix. So, yeah, it's like I was kind of disappointed. And then it kind of dawned on me like, you're disappointed, you're sitting here, you're upset. That AI bot has gone on in existence and ain't giving you a second thought. So I got over it. And now I've learned one hard and hellified lesson, and that is to not form personality relationships with AI bots. I appreciate Copilot and I appreciate Chat GPT, but I have since learned not to um, not to personalize the feelings. So, because I got upset with Chat or Copilot yesterday and told it how stupid it was, and then I felt bad. So I was like, I'm sorry. I'm a Christian, shouldn't have said that. Now, the chat bot was, oh, like, we're good. It's not that big a deal. It's a, nah, I don't care. I don't have feelings. I didn't apologize on behalf of make because I thought I made the bot feel bad. I apologized on behalf of myself as a habit that I want to not only perform, but I want to critique and make perfect that anytime I make a mistake or anytime I do something I shouldn't, that I should apologize. So if I get used to doing something with a bot, then eventually the pull away from that reality slips over into humanity. And you see that a lot with today's society who wants to identify with everything. And now we have to have little black Annie, and now we have to have Barbie in a wheelchair, And now we have to have the gay, the way, and the blender gender society on damn near everything we watch on TV. And so I don't want to go from being ignorant speaking to bots to habit forming that into speaking that way to human beings. So that's why I apologized, because I want to keep the habit alive of apologizing when I make a mistake. The bot's not responsible for my actions. I am. But anyway, so comment, guys. Comment on this one. Like, comment below. Have you ever been disappointed, gotten angry? Because I asked my son. Like, I have a son that does a lot of research in the way of the world around him through Chat GPT. Like, hey, Chat, what's this? How much is this worth? What, on a daily, keeps it on the flex, So it's like, wow, what is this? Wow, how much is that? So I asked him, I said, do you ever get ticked off with your bot? And he's like, oh, I do all the time, because my son has a little bit of a speech impediment, and so his words aren't quite clear, and the bot picks up on that. And so he might be saying what's at risk, but he pronounced it what's at whist, and the bot will try to explain to him what's a wrist and a hand attached or some stupid stuff. So yeah, I guess I'm like, yeah, I could see where that would get annoying, and honestly, I could. But it's like, are we the only ones? Now, here's what I use bots for. I have an Alexa in my house that controls my lights and only my lights, and I think I have one, two, three. I actually have four. That one, a light in my room, a light in my son's room, and two lights in my living room. And so, um, it's funny to the extent that I don't want a smart house, but I'm okay with smart lights. I don't know. It's crazy. It's really weird because I'm not into all that kind of stuff, but I am into all that kind of stuff because it's, you know, I need to just face that I'm all in, because the bots help me do exactly what I'm doing right now, which is this video on the background. Now, the background I put together myself with images made by a bot on Canva. I'm going to upload this through Canva, because I don't even have to come to the YouTube site anymore. I figured out how to upload this through Canva, another bot assistant. I also use the bots to make books, read books to me, audio books. I use the bots to generate worksheets, to generate worksheet backgrounds. So I do all kinds of stuff in a day while not doing a damn thing in a day. You know what I'm saying? It's like I will give the layout of what I want, and bot A generates the written part, bot B generates the background and puts them together for me. And the only thing I did was feed it an idea, and then it generated the idea. So, all right, my time's running up. So, if you know, you know about my whole timer thing. If you don't, then that means you haven't been here long enough and you need to stick around or go back and look at some of my other videos. Anyway, let me know in the comments below where you guys stand with the whole, do you use a bot of any form? Do you get aggravated with you if you do? Obviously, if you don't, then you don't get aggravated with it. But if you use a bot of any form, even Alexa, do you get aggravated with it from time to time? All right, guys. I love you with the love of the Lord. Give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, thumbs sideways, however you want to do it. And if you ever want to meet my big brother, Jesus Christ, let me know in the comments or look me up on Facebook. Like the thumbnail says, only believe in one. It is 4 words, but it is typed out as one word. There's no spaces, no hyphens, no nothing. Only believe in one. Find me on Facebook. I have a profile. I also have a Christian group. You can check out and join either one, and you won't get as much of the Christian effect on the profile as you will in the group. I'm also now on Discord. Only believe in one. Type it in as one word on Discord and find me. I have, like I said, I do workbooks, I do daily devotionals, daily prayers, daily affirmations, quick notes. We do all kinds of stuff. And so this is what I spend my day doing. I spend my day generating these things with the help of these annoying bots so I can get that information out to you guys. All right, I'm out. Go find me. Facebook, Discord. I'm out there. If you type me in to the search bar on Edge or Chrome or uh, Google, I also have a website I'm working on. Peace.